Hi friends, welcome to my video today. I'm going to be sharing with you 9 appetizer and dip recipes using my crock pot. If you have been around my channel, you know I am celebrating Crocktober for the whole month of October, so I'm sharing with you a ton of crock pot recipes. If you're new to my channel, my name's Molly. Thank you so much for being here. I love sharing with you my recipes, so make sure you subscribe. Let me show you these 9 appetizer recipes using your crock pot that are perfect for entertaining. This crock pot dip is going to be a queso. I have some cooked ground turkey. You can use ground beef as well. A can of diced tomatoes with green chilies. These are my favorite. This is really my favorite, this Southwest blend, corn, veggies, bell peppers. So I've got some Velveeta cheese as well. I'm gonna break this up into some smaller pieces. This just makes this dip so creamy. It is really a huge hit and so super easy. Crock pot dips and appetizers are really easy, which I absolutely love. So this comes out so great and got some extra flavor in there with the ground turkey and the rotel and the beans and the bell peppers. So I love this one. You can serve it with some tortilla chips. Delicious. I'm going to do a spinach artichoke dip. This is a huge hit, definitely one of my favorites. So I have a bag of frozen chopped spinach. You just add the whole bag into your crock pot. I'm going to add in a brick of cream cheese. A lot of these dips have cheese or cream cheese in them, which make them so yummy and nice and creamy. So they turn out really great in the crock pot with the cream cheese. So a brick of cream cheese, and I'm going to use some shredded mozzarella cheese. I have 1 cup left in this bag of the shredded mozzarella. So 1 cup of shredded mozzarella. I have some shredded Parmesan cheese as well. This is so rich and so yummy. This is a huge hit. I like to serve this one with some sourdough bread chunks, or you can serve it with any kind of crackers really. Tortilla chips are great, even some veggie sticks as well. So I'm going to use some plain Greek yogurt. You can use sour cream if you would like, but I'm going to add in some Greek yogurt for this one today. So I'm using 1 cup of the Greek yogurt. I will add that into my crock pot. But like I said, you can serve this with sourdough bread pieces or tortilla chips, veggie pieces, little pretzel. Those pretzel thins are really great with this. So there's so many different things you can use to dip with this spinach artichoke dip. So it is really delicious. I'm going to add in some garlic, 1 tablespoon, and then I have my artichoke hearts. So I have drained them and I'm going to chop them up a bit to make them into some smaller bite-sized pieces. So they're all chopped up. I'm going to add them in. I love artichoke hearts. They are so good. So I've used the whole can and added them into my crock pot with everything else. So this is going to be so quick and easy. All these recipes are very dump and go into the crock pot, and then they are just really great for serving to a crowd. If you're doing a Sunday football party, these are wonderful, and they cook with very minimal effort, and then you have a nice hot dip appetizer for your crowd. So these are just really great, and I love things that basically cook on their own. So anything in the crock pot cooks on its own, then stays nice and warm to serve to your guests. So I'm going to give this a stir, break up that cream cheese. Like I said, this is so creamy, so yummy, and just a really easy way to make a spinach artichoke dip. This will be gone in no time. It is seriously so yummy. So this will be a huge hit at your next function. So this is going to be a corn dip. So I'm going to use cream cheese. Once again, I said a lot of these are going to have cream cheese because it just makes the best dips. So 1 brick of cream cheese for this one. I'm going to add in some sour cream. I'm going to do 1/2 cup of sour cream, and this is really creamy as well. So just a really great dip. This is a huge crowd pleaser. So I have corn. I'm going to do 2 cans of drained corn, and I have a can of diced green chilies. You can also add in a can of diced jalapenos if you'd like to give it more of a kick. I have shredded Colby Jack cheese. I'm going to use 1 cup. And this is so good. It is a great appetizer to serve to your group. So give it a little stir, and then I'm going to cook this. You can do on low for about 2 hours or on high for 1 hour, and then all of this will be melted, and then you can keep it warm in the crock pot, which is the way to go. Serve a nice, warm, delicious dip. So this is so nice and creamy, and like I said, it is a huge hit with the crowd. You can serve these with corn chips, is really good, or tortilla chips as well. This crock pot dip is going to be a pizza dip. So I have pepperoni, cream cheese, I have pizza sauce, shredded mozzarella, and then I have my seasonings, onion, garlic, and Italian seasoning. So really easy. I got my cream cheese I will add to the crock pot. I have shredded mozzarella, so I'm going to do about 1 cup of the shredded mozzarella. I am going to add in the pizza sauce. So I'm going to add in about 3 tablespoons of the pizza sauce. So you can add a little bit less or a little bit more if you'd like. I have my seasonings as well. So I'm going to do about a teaspoon of Italian seasoning, about a teaspoon of garlic, about a teaspoon of onion powder as well. So just a little bit of seasoning in this, and it is just really fun and easy. We love anything pizza related, so a pizza appetizer is always a must for sure. So I have my pepperoni, and I did cut it up a little bit into quarters to make it a little bit smaller. So I am going to cook this on, you can do low for 2 hours or on high for about 1 hour. And then this will be so nice and creamy. Once it is cooked and everything is melted, I will mix this all around and make it nice and creamy and just nice and melted. It is super cheesy, but any kind of dip with lots of cheese is definitely a huge hit for sure. So now that it's all nice and melted, I'm going to add some more shredded cheese on top. About a 1/4 cup just to cover the top a bit. And I'm going to add in some more pepperonis now on top, and then I'm going to put the lid back on this and let this cheese melt on top. So it won't take long, about 10 to 15 minutes. Let this cheese melt, and then this dip is ready to go. It is a huge hit. Anything, like I said, pizza related, we absolutely love. So I like to use Ritz crackers with this one. It is really yummy with Ritz, but you can definitely use all kinds of different crackers for dipping with this one. So I absolutely love this. Chili with no beans and cream cheese. It honestly does not get any easier than this one, and this is probably one of the biggest crowd pleasers that I ever make. I have been making this dip for years, and it is requested quite often. It is that good. It is really... And it is so easy. 2 bricks of cream cheese, 2 cans of chili with no beans. You can definitely do 1 can of chili and 1 can of cream cheese if you have a smaller crock pot. I do have like an appetizer size crock pot, but this dip, it is such a hit that it goes so fast. So I usually do double this recipe because it's so easy and it is so good. So all you do is put those 2 ingredients in the crock pot and then let this cook until the cream cheese is melted. So you can do on low or on high. So usually, and then I stir about every 20 to 30 minutes, but on high you can do for about an hour, on low for maybe 2 hours. And I serve this with tortilla chips because it's just a really great combo. This is so good, and it just honestly does not get any easier than this. So now that the cream cheese is all heated up, I'm going to give it a good stir and mix it in with that chili. It's just, you have to try this one. If you have not made this dip before, it should be on the top of your list for the next function that you're going to or that you're having people over for, because it is such a hit. So I'm going to do meatballs, and I just use frozen meatballs. We do a lot of meatballs in our family for appetizers. And like every family party we go to, someone is bringing meatballs of some sort. So there's so many different ways to make these. This is just so simple with barbecue sauce. So just use your favorite barbecue sauce and then heat these and you are ready to go. Honestly, this is another one that is so super easy and such a huge crowd pleaser. So you can do on high for an hour or on low for 2 hours. And these come out so nice and tender, cooking in that barbecue sauce. So they're all nice and coated. They're all nice and warm. All you need is a little toothpick and you are ready to go to serve these meatballs. And like I mentioned, I love that you can just keep these on the warm setting and keep them warm throughout your party until the meatballs are gone. So I'm going to be doing, this is a cream cheese, sausage, and rotel. So this is really another super easy one that is a really huge crowd pleaser. So I'm going to cook up my sausage. I'm using regular, you can do a spicy salsa as well to give this a kick, but I'm just going to brown my sausage and break it up into small pieces. Once it's done, I will drain any fat and then add this to my crock pot. So I have my sausage, I have the cream cheese, I have the rotel with diced green chilies. I always choose the one with diced green chilies because it just has such an awesome flavor. So 3 ingredients for this one, super simple and really, really so good. This one is just, it's amazing. So I like to do this one with tortilla chips as well. A lot of these are really great with tortilla chips. You can definitely use your favorite chip as well. So cheese is all nice and melted. I'm going to give this a good stir, mix up that cheese. This is so creamy and just really awesome with the sausage. And then the rotel gives it so much awesome flavor with the diced green chilies as well. So like I said, I like to serve this one with tortilla chips and it is very addicting. All of these dips are very addicting, which is why I love them all so, so much. I'm a huge appetizer fan. So this next dip is going to be another type of queso. So I have my green salsa. I love this green salsa and cream cheese. So this is my small little dip crock pot that I like to use for entertaining, and it is really a good size for like 1 brick of cream cheese and your ingredients. So it is just perfect. So I have my 2 ingredients and heating this up, and my crock pot here doesn't have a low or high setting. It's just an on or off. So I have this on. I'm going to stir it about every 20 to 30 minutes. Comes out so nice and creamy and so delicious. You can use your favorite kind of salsa. So I'm going to do another type of meatballs. This has grape jelly and barbecue sauce. So it is really, really good. I got the tip for this one from a viewer, left a comment on one of my videos quite a while ago, but they wanted me to make these and they are absolutely delicious and definitely so, so easy. So about a cup of grape jelly, and then about a cup of barbecue sauce. So I love this. This is a sugar-free barbecue sauce, so it is really, really good. But adding in the barbecue sauce and the grape jelly is such an awesome combo. Adding in some beef broth to help make these nice and tender, just half a cup of beef broth to just give these a really good liquid to soak in and soak up and make these really, really extra tender. So you can do these on high for an hour or on low for 2 hours and they come out absolutely amazing. So like I mentioned earlier, we do a lot of meatball recipes and they are all so, so good. I hope you enjoyed these 9 crockpot appetizers. I had so much fun making them for you. Make sure you subscribe to my channel if you're new, and I'll see you in my next video.